everything. Hey, Mr. Governor, I
Yes.
found his lordship.
No way.
His lordship, the almighty Clit.
Oh my goodness. Wait, you found Cleet next to the G spot?
Yeah, pretty much exactly. Yes,
Wow.
his lordship Clit.
Hello, your lordship. It's good to see you again.
Good morning.
Good morning. Now, I have to ask you one earnest question, your lordship, and then I just need an honest answer. Did you return here to finish the job and have you set fire to the entirety of the city and we just haven't noticed yet?
No, I don't think I would do that.
I know you wouldn't, sir. Come on, it's great to see you. Do you want to come sailing with us? We're going to go and irritate the Navy.
Give me the
I was
word.
actually mind if I talk to you just real quick, and then I actually have to go grab something to eat real quick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll come ashore.
I just wanted to catch you before you ran off
okay.
this morning. Did your duties.
I got you. It's been a busy morning. Lots to talk about.
Did you have a lot of fun doing the governor thing?
I mean, yeah, actually, it's been all right. I mean, it's involved quite a lot of, bureaucracy and stuff. But I guess some of my friendship with Vice Admiral Webfoot and his paperwork fetish has worn off on me. I've been doing all right. I had a good chat with the ambassador, and I think we were able to console each other and kind of find a way through the stormy waters.
That's really good.
Yeah,
that's really good to hear.
Yeah, it was nice. We went up and stood on a rock and looked over the city and admired the view and had a good chat.
I haven't really got a chance to talk to you since last night, but I did have kind of a little bit of a breakdown. My emotions got the best of me because I went out on the boat and I saw people destroy my friend's boat, and I saw the frustration between everyone, and it was too much for my little old heart, and it just made me hurt real bad inside, and I decided I was gonna leave.
Yeah, it's understandable.
But I woke up this morning and my boat's gone.
Yep.
I broke my own boat, Mr. Pete.
I know. I couldn't believe it. I thought that the lordship, it's, I don't know. I checked, the first thing I did was check the alcohol stores to see, if you'd accidentally run rampage through the alcohol stores.
I don't know why I did it. I don't know what caused me to do it, but it was just a lot of stress on my little old heart.
Well, you're a big man with, if you don't mind me saying, a big and incredibly caring and all-encompassing heart, and it's understandable. People are threatening your folks, or I heard there might have been some. The ambassador told me that he has kind of upped his game in terms of sinking pirate ships. He's now taken one out himself. You've taken one out in the past, so I understand. It's a stressful business being in these leadership positions, and I think all the things all in one.
It's been really hard.
Yeah, I mean, we talked yesterday about the idea, and I didn't really understand that you would be straight at it. I thought they'd probably organise sort of a nice gentle day trip or something, but credit to you, you went straight at it, and then got into probably something you weren't necessarily anticipating.
I don't think I should have seen what was happening out there.
I mean, if you don't mind me saying, if I might be so bold, sir, you know how much I admire and respect you, and how much you inspire me and energize me, and you've given me, at my ripe old age of 69 years young, you've given me, something of a new lease of life in a way. I would have never attained such a standing and made so many friends without, your encouragement and your creativity. But sometimes you can overload yourself.
I just don't know how I let my mind get so out of control and let the stress hurt me so bad. It was too much. I don't know what I couldn't control the pain anymore.
Yeah, but that's it. That's the thing. When you're so enveloping, and I mean this as a compliment to you, sir, but you're so caring and so passionate in wanting to love and protect and you know, the reality is, sir, and if you don't mind me saying, it can be a cruel world out there. And sometimes, so some of us, I shall say, are just not cut out for it, or, you know, we have to steel ourselves, we have to be ready. And sometimes the cruelty, you know what? Cruelty doesn't wait. It just comes at you when you're not expecting it. And that's a problem for people like you and me.
Like, if I hadn't have met a lot of you guys, I would have never been as happy as I have been for the last year. And I've never been so happy to be around such wonderful people, but it was the lack of being able to spend time with them that made me crack, I think.
Yeah.
I think it was the lack of being around the people I love the most that made me hurt the most in my heart.
Yeah. Well, it's as I said, I understand it. I think we all understand it, sir. I mean, I must admit, when I first heard the news, I thought, well, His Lordship has decided to go off to this traditional lords and ladies competition of the ring lords, where lords and ladies compare their rings to see who's got the best. And I figured, well, the one thing that His Lordship never wanted was for me to touch the wheel of his galleon. And so he decided to scuttle it rather than risk me taking it out. You know, that was kind of my first thought. But, you know, that's just basically playing on my own fears and anxieties. And I know that if you would let me pilot that ship if it weren't for two things. One, you know, it was still with us. But, you know, it's fine. I'm over it. I'm over the you know, I realise that's now not entirely why you did it. It still might be why you did it, but you know what, it's fine.
No, I think I broke it because I just didn't want. I wanted to take a boat and just go away and never come back because it hurt so bad. And I realized when I broke the boat that was. I think even when the boat broke, it was my heart just sunk into my tummy.
Yeah.
And now as I wake up this morning, I really, really wish I had someone like you to talk to before it happened.
Well, I wish I could have been there for you, sir. I genuinely do. But that's the nature of things. Like I said, you know, ups and downs, the ebb and flow of emotions and energy and everything else. And look at it, you've poured your heart and soul into this place. We've been here but a few short years, and look at everything you've put together. It's an incredible marvel of engineering, of creativity, but most of all passion and desire, and a desire to build something to share with everybody, so that people can live out their lives, and, you know, with this incredible backdrop. And I think we all have so much respect and love and appreciation for that. I don't think we can even put it into words, you know. But you know, also you've put a lot of responsibility on your shoulders. It doesn't necessarily, you know, come naturally or feed into something that you would personally want to do. Having to look at it, we're basically herding cats around here, aren't we? I mean, it takes us like 4 to 6 hours to get on a bloody boat to get anywhere for. Oh, sorry, excuse me. I've already used up my 3 for the day. But, you know, and I can see how that can get to a man, any man, even a great man such as yourself. But
I'll tell you what, Mr. Pete, I know you gotta get moving on. Got stuff to do today, but I just wanted you to know I'm sorry for what I've done. And if you'll have me back, I would love to continue being a part of this city.
You know what? It doesn't matter. Whatever you would do, I would have you back in a heartbeat, sir. Just so happens we have a position open as a sous chef working for Mr. Hugo. Would that be? I'm just kidding with you. Of course, you're not going to come back as you come back as your lordship.
Working with Hugo. Don't make me do it.
Imagine if I said you could come back on one condition: you've got to work with Panic Button. You're going to be Panic Button's number 2.
I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
as Port Authority, I'm deciding to just. Yeah.
What are you,
No,
what are you doing?
Shut the fuck up. You're coming with us.
Well, I actually have to go get breakfast.
Yeah.
I actually
Yeah,
have to
you
go
got.
get breakfast.
It's okay. It's a cruise boat.
No.
You're gonna have breakfast on board. Come with us.
No, I can't
It's
do
gonna
it.
be great.
Parrot, let his lordship go. If he's not ready to come with us, he's give him his time. He needs to he needs time to acclimatize.
Actually, I'm too heavy for him.
Don't resist.
might be
I'm
too heavy.
I'm the port authority for a reason.
I'm telling you,
feel
Parrot,
different.
if you drown his lordship right now, you're fired.
I will drown myself. He will use me as a boat. That will never happen.
We've literally
I
just
will
won him
raft.
back. We can't. The first thing we do can't be accidentally murder him in the water.
Yeah, you can't like
That-
have me back the
Pretty
first
sure.
night and kill me.
Yeah. All right. So climb yourself.
Mm.
Do us a favor.
All right.
Please.
Hang on.
But I'll be back. I'll be back in a little bit. I was just gonna have
Yeah.
Mr. Pete make sure I was done all my
Okay.
paperwork.
Parrot, we're gonna bring this lordship back. Hang on.
I know, but you're gonna deliver the Admiral Barguin pants, and it's gonna be a blast.
I know
I'm pretty
he
sure
would love it,
you
but
want
there'll
to
be
you
other
want-
opportunities, and I think the governor would like when he's good and rested and ready. We'll go and spend a little bit more time over there. We'll have a pre-arranged. We'll send a raven, and we'll have a pre-arranged sit down with the vice admiral and other members of the higher ups there. I mean, he's a lord now. You might even get to meet these other alleged lords.
Man, he's a French lord. By definition, I owe him allegiance because I'm French, right?
Well, there you go.
I'm not sure. Are you able to give me the star? Or...
I'm just looking at that right now. Give me a second. I'm not sure if I can
Okay.
do it, but if I can, I will.
You're the brightest one, anyway.
Well, Bureau,
Hey,
you
Mr.
are
Shaw.
correct. Hello. Welcome back into the film.
Sorry
Mr.
about
Cletus. Oh, don't worry about it. I'd love to have you back.
Yeah, I
Good to
had
get
a
it.
little bit of a meltdown last night, and it was
Yes,
too much on my
yes.
little old heart.
It happened to the best of us.
Oh, yes. We wouldn't want to have this place without you. It wouldn't be right if you...
I was so sad. Like, you genuinely made me from a hobo to the place I am now. With all the way and stuff and seeing you. like that
Yay, we
really
got
make my
Cletus
heart
back.
bleed. And I don't even know it was possible. So there you go.
I just wish I hadn't have broke my boat.
I'm so happy. I'm
Yeah,
sorry
we're
my
gonna
OBS is
make
playing up.
it
Otherwise, I
great
would have been on
again.
camera. But I think it was nice that we got to RP that scene now.
I got
Uh,
a plan.
So, your
I
lordship.
think we can... I think we can have a slogan for this, and it could be "Make a galleon again." How about that?
Yes.
I was actually thinking, what if we just made a big old tavern on the land?
You know, that would be perfect. And we've even, sir, you know, there's a lovely lady by the name of IKEA, and she was looking to be a brewer and maybe a tavern keep. I spoke to her today. She's very keen on the role. And the one thing we're lacking is an actual tavern to do that in. And we were thinking about using the beachfront property over there, maybe, to give
I was
it a
going to
really nice
suggest that as
spot.
well.
When
Yeah,
we,
maybe
because we're
that's
going to
what I'd
shrink.
do.
Yeah, I spoke to Mr. Nix, and they're going to downsize to a little embassy building, and therefore all that prime real estate there on the edge of the harbour. And we've got the bridge going that way now. We could build a road or across. Or if you think about it with lanterns and lights all lit up at night, different colours and stuff. Could look.
Have you seen the bridge Mr. Animal built over there?
Yeah, Animals Crossing.
Yeah, it's just it's gonna be perfect for a classy restaurant. Like, this is a Lord Bridge he made.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, chaps, but I think if Mr. Cletus were to build a tavern, a little bit, on stilts, as it were, a little bit
Ooh.
over the water, I think that would be absolutely lovely.
Oh
So
yeah.
people
I
could
think
people
all
can
of
go
your
out.
answers are-
People could go out on the deck, and the water would be right there, and they can sit and relax and have a margarita or 64 tequilas or whatever they want, and then just sit there and relax.
Do some
great
turtle
idea.
surfing.
Yep.
Well, why don't you guys go on your way back to your meet, and I'm gonna go get some breakfast, okay?
All right.
I love
Okay.
you guys.
I love you
I'll see you
too.
later, Mr.
Really?
Cletus.
Your lordship, I just got one last thing. I've given you back sort of the keys to the kingdom, so to speak. But the other thing you'll have to talk to the ambassador about.
Yep, I will do that. Thank you
All right,
so much.
but
You guys have a safe trip.
Great.
Also, don't overdo it. You don't have to build. I don't want to come back here in a couple of hours and find you've built a tavern. Okay, don't overdo it. Love you, buddy.
Okay. Love you, buddy.
Bye.